See your driver's license, please.
I'm lost out here, so I haven't been out this way.
Well, typically when you're lost, not driving fast is better than driving fast.
It's a good idea.
Hey, you put your seatbelt on. That doesn't work, man. Sorry, you might as well take it off because that's how it was when you were driving.
In Arizona, wearing your seatbelt isn't what's called a primary offense. So we can't stop you just for not wearing your seatbelt. But I'm always looking for it before I stop someone. So if I can get up next to someone before I pull them over, they don't have a tinted window, I can see if they're wearing their seatbelt or not. It helps me when I make that initial approach to be able to say, hey, you were wearing your seatbelt, or hey, you weren't. And that's what I did in this case.
All right, let me see your driver's license, please. All right, man, I know that you got stopped by another member of the traffic unit back in 2021 down here in Santan Valley. So you got to know, when you come down here, you got to obey the laws more than you do up in the valley.
I didn't mean to throw shade on the valley agencies, because those are my brothers and sisters up north. But the Pinal County Sheriff's Office, we have a full-time traffic unit. We have 8 deputies that are there. I think we have 5 full-time motors. So we've got a pretty aggressive unit. And we're all out there looking to aggressively enforce traffic laws. So, where other agencies might not put such a big focus on it, Pinal County Sheriff's Office, we do. So I said that, hey, you gotta drive good when you're down here. That's why I said that, is because it's something we really focus on.
Because we actually enforce them, okay?
Ooh,
make sure you put your seatbelt on and drive safely. Well, that was exciting.
Oh my God. It's off. Oh my God,
Oh my God, what?
It's a deputy frame.
Sloup, yeah.
How are you?
Good, man. See your driver's license. All right. Well, you know who I am.
Yeah.
I kind of leaned in, put my head into the car. I'm always using my sniffer. So I'm smelling for alcohol. I'm smelling for marijuana. I'm smelling for anything else that I might be able to smell. It also helps me look down, making sure there's no weapons there that would be readily available. So you'll see me do that in a whole bunch of stops where I kind of try to get my head as close to the passenger compartment as I can. And that's just me using all my senses to make sure that there's nothing in the car I need to worry about.
As soon as you give me your license, I'll know who you are. So that was kind of exciting there. You have any idea what the speed limit is out on Ocotillo?
Yeah, 45.
45, yeah. You know how fast you went past the signs that said 45?
Pretty fast.
Yeah, pretty fast. Pretty good. So you say you watch my videos, right? So you know that like traffic enforcement occurs in Pinal County. Okay. We're in Pinal County. So you got to know that we're out here. Have you learned nothing from like 60-something episodes of watching me write people tickets? Man, killing me.
So it's still for sure a ticket though?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a ticket. We don't give warnings for 31 over. That's
criminal.
Literally against my religion. You're 20 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Got another one.
Locked in at 65 and a 45 right over at Empire there. So, and also, it shows that your registration's expired. So, is it expired or have you had a newer?
I lost the tag.
Expired.
Lost it? All right. No, that's a current.
Oh!
You didn't lose it. You just never put it on.
Never put it on.
All right, looks good. I'm gonna put this on there for you. And you'll be. Look at that. There we go. Much better. Hang tight for me.
Give me help.
That's just a regular civil traffic ticket. It's not criminal. It's no mandatory court appearance, anything like that. Any questions I can answer for you as I stand here?
No, you're good.
All right?
I'm a big fan of the show.
You are?
Yeah.
How often do you watch the show?
I haven't watched it in about 2 weeks.
Okay, we did an episode in this parking lot, right here. And I said, I stop people all the time at the Medical Plaza on Gansel for speeding. So what that means is you need to watch more, and then you need to listen to what I preach. And he said, man, you got to know I'm around here making sure people aren't speeding.
I didn't see the car. I watched the show.
Look at your speedometer. Don't look for the car. Man, by the time you see the car, it's too late, man. Dude, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for being cool.
All right, guys. That was episode 64. If you like what we're doing here, YouTube needs to know. So hit that subscribe button, help the algorithm, help more people find this channel. Thank you so much.
How you doing? Good. See your driver's license.
I have nothing. I'm going to Canada to go get on my wallet and all that. I've got to go get a job and everything.
Wow. Okay. So do you not have a driver's license?
Yeah, I got one, but it's
Is it suspended?
and I think I got some.
Yeah, let me just grab your wallet. You have an ID in there or something? I need to know who you are.
A yellow pickup truck driving around in Santan Valley is kind of a unique look. This guy got stopped after he got his car out from me towing it and arresting him on this day. He got stopped again by some other Pinal County Sheriff's Office deputies. And he was not a fan of the fact that we made this video and put this out there, kind of putting him on blast for driving dirty. But you're driving a truck and you're looking to draw attention to yourself, driving around in Santan Valley, driving dirty, you're probably going to get stopped again because our deputies are looking for that. So we got him twice.
I don't, bro.
You don't have anything.
I gotta get my other wallet. This is like my backup wallet. I just had it laying in the.
Backup wallet?
I just had it laying in the room, bro.
Okay, so
I only have one wallet.
I'm Deputy Sloup. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. Reason that I stopped you is...
No, this is my project truck, bro.
Project truck?
I got another car over there. I gotta go get it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because this looks like your registration's expired. You got stuff hanging from your rearview mirror. You're not wearing your seatbelt. You got a cracked
I
windshield.
got no seatbelts in this.
You got no seatbelts, huh?
Yeah, this
Is that a bullet hole?
Yeah.
You had a bullet hole in your truck.
Nah, I just paid. They were told me it was boss.
Right there, man.
I'm not that crazy. They were telling me I had the long.
Oh, okay. All right, man. I was like,
Yeah, nah, I know.
I was going to give you some serious street cred. You have
Street
bullet hole
cred.
driving around Santan Valley.
You got a 454 for it, bro, and I got the stage cam to everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
Man, before you pay for a new engine, you need to get yourself a
Take
license.
this shit away from me.
Man, some insurance and a seatbelt and good registration.
Took them out, look.
I know. You can't do that, man. All right. Are you the registered owner of this truck?
Yeah, I don't have nothing.
You have no paperwork?
I got some under the seat, bro, like newspaper. I doubt it, though. I think it's all at home.
Okay.
I love the peach.
Where do you live?
I live in Santa. I just moved out, but
You live
I
in
just-
Santan Valley?
I just barely moved out from Chandler.
Okay. So I was gonna say, man, you can't be driving this dirty in Santan Valley and not expected to be pulled over.
And what's it called? I have my little work card, but I like this truck, bro. Love it, yeah. And I don't have the time for the missions and all that. That's
Yeah, you don't have time for that, man. That's all law. You ain't got time. Anybody got time for that?
Like Sweet Brown.
All right, man, you're gonna get a couple tickets, man. It's gonna be the way it is. Hang tight. Play yourself a song on that guitar, man, while you're waiting. Guy in this truck here passed me at 58 and a 45 coming into this construction zone. He's got expired registration, stuff hanging from his rearview mirror, isn't wearing a seatbelt. So, I mean, all kind of a bunch of minor violations. When I run a check of him, he comes back with a warrant, an arrest warrant at a Chandler Police Department for driving unsuspended. So he's been suspended for a while.
By us actively enforcing traffic laws, we are helping keep crime down all over Santan Valley. Because people that are doing bad things don't want the cops around. And they don't want to get stopped by the cops when they're doing bad things, like doing burglaries or thefts or shoplifting or selling drugs or buying drugs, doing any of the bad things. So when bad guys see other bad guys get pulled over, they're like, maybe we don't want to be down in Santan Valley. Maybe we want to go to some other jurisdiction where the cops aren't as aggressive. So that's one of the big focuses of the traffic unit, of every single one of the members of the traffic unit, is to get out there and be a overt, very visible way to stop other people from committing crimes. So we want that. We want to be that visual deterrent to people doing bad things. And this is a great example of that.
That's the best part of traffic enforcement, is the fact that we can take something seemingly minor,
Turn it into something big.
13 miles an hour over the speed limit, and turn it into the arrest of someone who's wanted from another jurisdiction, be able to take him into custody, hold him accountable, because he has no insurance. So if he was speeding and crashed into someone, he could negatively change someone's life by not having insurance and driving through Santan. So we're going to take his car, because he's going to go to jail and his car is going to go to car jail. So I need you to interpret something for me. Hop on out. Come talk to me. So I need you to give me an interpretation. I need you to interpret this. What does that mean?
Something nice for your butt.
In the English language, we use but. It's a more socially acceptable word with two T's. The Spanish word that's bleeped out with the peach is the not exactly socially acceptable word. It rhymes with chulo. Let's put it that way for those of you that speak Spanish. So that's what was bleeped out. We didn't want to get in trouble with the internet. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. But that's what's bleeped out, and that's what was written on the back of the guy's car, which wasn't my reason for a stop, but obviously it did kind of further draw my attention to him.
Something nice.
Algo chulo pa tu.
I like the way you say it. I like it. All right, ma'am. So, step on up here. So, we got a citation, all right? Driving with your license is suspended. You know it's suspended.
Yeah.
No current registration because it expired in January and we're now in July. You picked the wrong day.
Yeah.
No insurance. Got to have insurance.
And what does that do to my license, bro?
Well, it can't be suspended anymore. I just need you to sign right there. So, appreciate that. Now, the next thing I need you to do, put your hands right behind your back. So right now, you're also going to be under arrest for an outstanding warrant you have from the city of Chandler.
Well, it's not a big deal. It's not a big warrant.
No, it's not.
I'm not a bad guy right now. Like,
Nope, I got you.
gotta pay tickets.
I get it, man. I get it.
Bye, car.
You know how that sign back there says stop? Well, I feel like you employed a different four-letter word, which was slow.
We've had some comments like, hey, make a stop sign episode. It's we being the traffic unit enforce every traffic law that there is. And I'm no different. The majority of my stops are for speed because it's such a big part of collisions. And it's such it's probably the most often committed traffic violation. But we stop people for no turn signals. We stop people for no right on red or making illegal U-turns, but we just don't see them as much. And sometimes we make a stop and it's not that interesting and it doesn't end up on Fridays with Frank. But it doesn't mean that we're not making those stops.
Since you've never been pulled over before, we'll give you a warning for this one, okay? Fix that windshield. All right, thanks for wearing your seatbelt. Drive safe. You see, when we were young, you see those little cars that you put them down and you pull it back and it goes zoom. That's what this looks like because it's so small. Like I could just... It's like you took a regular sized car and put it in the dryer for too long.
I know. Yeah. 43 miles to the gallon.
Wow, that's great. You're at a criminal amount of speed, almost 30 over.
Oh. Lying if I said I didn't know who you are and I don't watch you on the radio. And I know that's not going to get me out of tickets, but I'm just going to say
true.
that.
It's not.
I appreciate that.
Right.
So you got to know that I'm out here. What's going to get him a ticket is the fact that he was stopped 4 days ago by Deputy Miller on Gansel, just a little bit further south of us. So he got stopped and contacted by a Pinal County Sheriff's Office deputy, given a warning, so someone used their discretion, and it did not in any way, manner, shape, or form change his behavior.
They very rarely
just goes to show that behavior has changed with the issuance of citations. So you watch the show.
Yes, sir.
You know I'm out here. You know what I call someone that got stopped 4 days ago and then stopped by me?
Probably going to be bad.
You're a pretty slow learner, man. Any reason for your lightning fast speed?
I don't have anything that's going to make any sense.
That happens sometimes.
I mean, you guys are so sick and tired of people lying to you and coming up with all this bull.
I couldn't agree more.
Over the years, this is what I think. As many times as I drive that way, and I drive safely, I don't zigzag around.
No, you were in a straight
nobody
line
in front of me. Yep. I deserve it.
I figured absolutely this guy was going to get a criminal ticket. He was far enough above the speed limit. We're in a residential area. And then I go up and I contact him, and he has no idea that I'm the Frank from Fridays with Frank. But we have this great conversation on the side of the road. He's an older dude, probably had been to Vietnam based on what he had told me. And he just eats it. And he went from absolutely getting a criminal ticket to like, hey, I knocked it down to a civil ticket. And they even fought with that because he so overtly just took responsibility. I mean, he was like, yeah, man, I speed all the time. And for all the times that I've sped and haven't gotten caught, I deserve this one. And I don't think I've ever had someone say that to me. So I had a great conversation with that guy. And it was a lot longer than we put on video because we just stood there and chatted because he was just an interesting dude.
Come on.
We're on the same page.
The times that I've gotten away with it versus the
I
one
love
or
this
two
guy's
times
logic.
I got to pay, I have no defense.
I gotta tell you, I really like your philosophy on that.
There's no firearms or nothing.
Okay, it's okay, I have one.
I would hope so.
We kept this in the civil range or just the administrative side, not the criminal side. Your speed meets the threshold, but I have some discretion based on on my interaction.
Whether I'm a or not.
But you know what? You said it in a really good way.
Well, come on, dude, you deal with these all day long. I see it.
I do.
It's not my first rodeo.
I can tell.
But I had a 1971 Baldwin Motion Performance Z28 Camaro. That was my coming home alive present.
Okay, and then you got to meet a lot of cops.
I got to meet an awful lot of cops. Oh, go ahead.
No,
you got to do.
I like that. But listen, I appreciate your truthfulness. And that goes a long way with me, and just accepting responsibility, which is something that doesn't happen a lot in today's society. The reason I stopped you is you are 67 miles an hour in a posted 45. 1 month and 1 day ago, he was contacted by Deputy Diaz and Deputy Nino.
Yeah.
Both great traffic cops. Contacted him for 20 over on Hunt Highway, so right by Santan Flats. And he was given a warning. So just another example of how verbal warnings just don't work, and they don't change behavior because this driver just thinks that he got away with that. But apparently they didn't get the point across to you that speeding is bad, right? How old are you? 16. So you've been driving for like 4 minutes of total time. And you've been stopped now twice in a month by us.
With the ticket that I wrote him, if he decides to go to court with that, he has to bring mom. He's 16 years old. If you're under the age of 18, you go to court, you have to bring a parent. So not only does he get inconvenienced by this, but now mom or dad is going to have to go, and they also get inconvenienced. So if you're under the age of 18, you got to know that the repercussions for getting a citation go beyond just you. But now you're inconveniencing your parents, and I don't think they like that.
So if you continue down this road, your license is going to be suspended, and then you're going to be able to take all of your citations, and you're going to be able to take them to the store and trade them in for a bicycle, because that's the only thing you're going to be able to drive, right? You understand that? You need to slow down. So you're getting a citation today for 67 and a 45.